Un, dos, tres. Hi, Alejandro.
Hi, Adrian.
One question. What do you think of your city or country's architecture?
I consider them that they have a common style. I mean, they're like a kind of modern buildings, shopping malls, cafes, etc. But most of them were built in the 90s. So if we compare to another country, we're not so modern. But also, there are parts of our country that are still having some buildings that have the stylish of a construction that we used to have in the 30s, when their materials were wood, mud, stone, but mostly wood, and that was because of the poverty that Peru used to have. Most of them make an impact to the community that brings modern and employment to the community, but not too much to the environment because of the kind of material that most architects used. So, Adrian, do you know some well-known buildings from ancient civilizations?
Yes, actually, I know two very important buildings from Asian civilizations, which are the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Erectone. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest and largest of three pyramids in the Giza Pyramid Complex in Greater Cairo, Egypt. This pyramid consists of an estimated of 2.3 million blocks, which most believe to have been transported from nearby quarries. The largest granite stones in the pyramid weighed between 25 to 80 tons and were transported from Osun, more than 800 kilometers away. On the other hand, the Erechthon is an ancient Greek temple on the north side of Acropolis of Athens in Greece, which was dedicated to both Athena and Poseidon. It was built entirely of marble with friezes of black limestone, and it also was elaborately curved doorways and windows. Its columns were decorated and they were painted, gilded, and highlighted with gilt bronze and multicolored inset glass beds. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And Alejandro, what do you think buildings will be like in the future, and will you like buildings to be able to do in the future?
I think that buildings are going to be more sustainable because doing that, the architects are going to be committed to our environment. And now that, according to the ONU, mentioned that our planet is in danger because all the pollution that we have caused all over the year, our decisions now about what we can do to stop this damaging are going to affect to the future, and not only to the planet, also to us. So according of what I mentioned, the buildings are going to be eco-friendly. So they are going to use materials that are not so dangerous, and also are going to use some product that can be recycled. So doing that, we're making an impact to our environment in a good way.
Nice.
Also, I think that buildings, yeah, I think that most of the buildings are going to use solar panels. So doing that, they're going to do a good way to our planet. So according to the community, I think that they are going like doing that, they are going to support the local companies. So they are going to offer jobs and knowledge to them in order to know why they are doing that,
Cool.
and also to promote projects that involve materials that can be recycled and promote healthy way to construct a building.
Mhm.
Uh, so Adrian, do you think architecture affects people's moods and the characters of a town, city, or country?
I definitely think that architecture affects people's mood and the character of the city because this is because the modern infrastructure of the city is people will have greater capacity to carry out different activities, and that motivates people. On the other hand, when a city has a good infrastructure, it attracts people attention because it makes them realize how developed the country is, and they set goals to be able to exceed their own objectives. So,
Okay.
well, that's my opinion, and I think that's the reason why architecture is very important in cities and towns.
Yeah, are
Nice
really
to meet
important.
you, Alejandro.
Thanks and bye.
Uh,